Chat, YouTube, it's Tech time. This time for some green-white Bogles, featuring some Sheltered by Ghosts, of course. A new card from Duskmourn. Other than that, I don't think Bogles has gotten a very big upgrade at all in recent memory. We got Cartouche back in Amonkhet. Got some Ethereal Armors with new art. I didn't know that they reprinted this card in Duskmourn either. Grismoon, Hyena Umbra, Sentinel Eyes, Shardmage's Rescue, I guess is a new kind of protection-esque spell. Gives hexproof that you can flash in. Spirit Link for lifelink, Audacity for card draw. Then you got your actual Bogles themselves, the Slippery Bogle, the Gladecover Scout. Got some Rancors for trample, Spider Umbra for protection and reach. For the 2-drops, I got all the glitters, which gives +1/+1 for each enchantment, kind of like an extra copy of Ethereal Armor. Some Light-Paws, which to tutor out an aura of equal or lesser mana cost, I believe. Less than or equal, yeah. So you can go, like, attach something, and then attach a second thing with Light-Paws from your deck. Then we got 4 copies of Sheltered by Ghost for removal. Spirit Mantle for protection from everything. Daybreak Coronet for +2/+2 first strike, lifelink, vigilance. And then Alpha Authority, hexproof, and can't be blocked by more than one creature. Mana base wise, got a Dryad Arbor for anti-Liliana of the Veil tech, I guess. Boseiju for Artifact and Champ Destruction, a bunch of Horizon Canopies, and other green-white lands. Sideboard wise, Rest in Peace for Goryo's and Friends. And I guess the blue-black Oculus deck that ended up winning the showcase as well. Some Stony Silences to stop all the Mox Opal decks, Leyline of Sanctity. You have Hexproof, pretty good against Belcher, and kind of good against Storm, but they have some ways of getting it off the table. A couple copies of Collector Ouphe, also just more copies of Stony Silence. And then Force of Vigor, because we're really hating on the Mox Opal decks, evidently. Let's give it a shot. No Green Suns? Yeah, I don't know if you want Green Suns in a deck like this. I'm going to keep this hand, even though it has Dryad Arbor in it. Alright, don't care about Dryad Arbor, please. Oh no. Dryad Arbor. Sea Soul. Bogle. The Bogle resolved. I want to give it flying. I think I give it Sentinel Eyes. Raw turn 1 Dryad Arbor, sketchy AF. I'm pretty sure I'm playing as a Wrath Disguise deck. So I don't know if any of this really matters, because I don't think I'm ever beating a Wrath Disguise. Okay, they passed the turn. Let's give Rancor to the Bogle. Pretty sure I just have to go all on this Bogle, because I don't think I'm ever beating Wrath Disguise. Yeah, if they're waiting to get my whole hand, they get my whole hand. It's okay. Finally playing a good deck. Counterspells the Rancor. That might be a sign that they don't have Wrath of the Skies. Tunes the narrative. Oh boy. It's only a matter of time. Show me Wrath of the Skies. Tunes again. No, 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 no. Aww. None of the above. My sideboard actually has nothing for countering Wrath Disguise. I guess you just like scoop the Wrath Disguise if you ever run into it. It's alright. Next match, hopefully we don't play against Wrath Disguise. I didn't know we didn't have any lands in our deck either. Let's put back Daybreak and buy the Rescue. Go Bogle. My opponent said, "Oh wow, I didn't even realize it's dingo. Hello, please don't wrath me. I'm allergic." Probably 4, yeah. Bin Snapcaster Mage. Hmm. They said, "Won't happen again." Excellent. That's a great sign. Oh. Alright, we gotta draw another Bogle. Can we drop? At least gotta give it 3 matches. Or at least we're stuck on 3 lands. Bin's tune the narrative. Unstable Amulet. Whoa. Okay. So, we're gonna pretend like that match never happened. First match of the day with Bogles. I don't think I've seen a hand that has more than 1 land yet. I think we gotta keep this hand though. I'll at least try it. Oh, a second land. We've done it. Games, Casey. I mean, that match never happened. But hypothetically, if that match did happen, those were good games. But this is our first match of the day. One on top of the shadowy backstreets. Looks like we're playing against black-white. Maybe Esper. Probably Esper Frog. Bone Zone. Cartouche. I mean, I could play Light-Paws, but Light-Paws is never surviving. I scooped to Krista during the second RCQ. I got second place on Saturday. And I lost to Energy in the finals. Namely Blood Moon. And then on Sunday, I scooped to Krista. I think I need to give this thing first strike. I already gets first strike here. Sure. Yeah, Bogles is a well-positioned and powerful strategy. Attack for 5. But I was playing Sephiroth Brood Scale. I think the deck's like low-key broken. No, it's sad on Saturday that I lost to Energy in the finals. Do I want a Coronet? I think we Coronet. The one on Saturday was 47 people, and the one on Sunday was only 11. Yeah, I'm going to post the Sephiroth Brood Scale list after stream tonight. Scoop. I don't think I want any of these. Just run it back. But the list I played on Saturday, I think, was significantly worse than the one I played on Sunday. On Saturday, I was playing Walking Ballista ×4 in the Sephiroth Brood Scale list. And I just kind of came to realize that you don't really need Ballista in that list because you have 4 copies of Fleshraker, 4 copies of Sephiroth. So I just took him out and I started playing Halfling instead, and the Halfling felt amazing. Well, currently I'm not qualified for either RC. I could go to LCQ, but we'll see. I got a couple more bullets to fire next weekend, or this coming weekend. Yeah, I was playing for Sephiroth. Well, that's not good. They took my man, and I only have pants. Oh. Top deck Bogle. Easy game. Do you have video content? No, I don't. We'll play it. I was gonna play in some challenges coming up, I think. Let's see if there's any weekday challenges we could play. Maybe Friday night. We'll play a challenge with it. Combo decks are like a little tough to make content for because I think people get a little bit bored of watching combo decks like actually combo off. We're playing a challenge though. Deck's really good, I think. Maybe I'm just coping, but the deck feels really powerful. Spider Umbra. I really hope they don't have Wrath Disguise. This deck can play Wrath Disguise. I don't know if Green Sun Zenith's worth it. Not sure. I feel like you need a different ratio of like equip or auras to creatures, and if you play Green Sun Zenith, it might just be too many creatures, not enough aura. You have to have strong aura in this deck. No. At least my Bogle's alive, right? The Spider Umbra's gonna die instead. Be mindful if you end up going to the next gen for the 2 slaughter. It's always a sketchy ran event. The first RCQ took the entry fee, and they only have promos out saying it was good enough for prizing. What? That's crazy. Exile 2 other cards from your graveyard. Alright, it means I can do that in Coronet. Not having prize support for your RCQ is actually crazy. Go, Bogles, go. Go, Bogles, go. Paper Magic is exhausting. This is true. I cannot deny. Ooh, second Daybreak. Daybreak Coronet Young Dingo. Sheep. It's got no pants, but it has a lot of people. Think we sneep. Maybe not sneep, but keep. So if we do draw any sort of auras, this hand kind of pops off a little bit. Good luck, have fun. Play my Bogle. Yeah, this deck has some answers to Chalice. But yeah. Eldrazi seems kind of rough. Ethereal Armor. I think I just play Light-Paws. No, I guess it doesn't make sense, right? No, yeah, let's just play Light-Paws. It dies, it's fine. I think Coronet's good enough. That's entirely possible. Yeah, let me post my list for Sephiroth Broodscale. 1 second. There you go. I'm just gonna pin it to the top. They've been to Gristlebrand. It's probably Neoform then. They were 2 slot? Yeah. Both of them are one slot. To take Audacity? I think Audacity's good. Do I want to equip this Sheltered by Ghosts? Maybe not. I think I need to save this in case they make a giant dude. Does not do what I think it does. Oh, when it's put from the graveyard to the battlefield, draw a card? Oh. I thought this was whenever... I thought it was Curiosity. That's why. I got it mixed up with Curiosity. Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah, I thought there was a green Curiosity. It's like Keen Sense, right? I got Audacity and Curiosity mixed up during the deck tech. Yeah, that Sephiroth Broodscale list I think is very, very strong. Sephiroth in that deck went absolute crazy because of Kozilek's Command. You can like Kozilek's Command for 4 to 6. Just make a bunch of spawns, play Sephiroth, sack 1, draw a card, make mana with the rest, flip Sephiroth, get an emblem. It infinitely kills your opponent, infinite life gain, whatever, if you have the blade plus the brood scale stuff. I think Sephiroth does a lot for that deck. I like it better than Gruul. I don't know if it is actually better than Gruul because Chrysalis is a hell of a card. But I did like having access to some life gain in the deck. Means you don't get burned out. Rancor. Let's give you... Hyena Umbra? Spider Umbra might be better. You already have first strike, you don't. Let's give you a Hyena Umbra. 400 monies in Brazil. Holy schmoly. I got a couple of Sephiroths just hanging out over here. I have 2 extras. Just chilling. Alright, what do we want for Neoform? I ended up spending all my store credit because I got like $140 worth of store credit for the first RCQ and then 110 for the second one. So I just bought cool looking Sephiroth with the 140 that I got on Saturday. I don't know if I can beat Neoform. I have to like have Sheltered by Ghosts. Yeah, it wasn't a bad weekend. Store credit wise, anyways. Invite wise, it technically was a bad weekend. But it's alright. We got another couple shots this coming weekend. Yo, Mr. Gruck. Thank you. Yeah, they both of them are 1-slotters. What's up, Bunny? Bogles is a donut deck for the Enlightened Master. I was thinking about Houston over Vegas. Mostly just so I go hang out with Spike also. I think Spike's probably going to go to that RC, even if he's not qualified. It's in his backyard, so... Yeah, Vegas sucks. Yeah, as a city, Vegas sucks. No offense to people that live in Vegas. Yeah, going to Texas in the... Well, okay, it's not in the summer, right? Because the Texas one is, like, October. I think the Vegas one's November. Yeah, Vegas is November, and Houston's October. Yeah, hopefully it's cooler in Houston, because going to Houston during the summer sounds miserable. I might LCQ at Houston, just to go hang out. I haven't quite decided yet. We'll see how this weekend goes. Yeah, going to either in the summer was miserable. I mean, Vegas, the 118-degree Vegas heat was certainly something. One of the experiences of all time. Light-Paws. Well, if they don't kill us, we're probably going to kill them on turn 3. We got 4 Allosaurus Riders for $3. Is Allosaurus Rider expensive? Outdoor desert RC. That pretty much was Vegas. There's so many people at MagicCon Vegas. It was so stuffy. So glad that they moved the PT to the second floor and not the first floor, because the first floor was like infinite people. Nothing super new for Bogles. We're trying out Sheltered by Ghosts. But yeah, nothing super new for Bogles. Okay, I've died. That is true. Mangushi found it very amusing because we went to a 7-Eleven because he needed cold medicine. So we went to the 7-Eleven, we picked him up some day and NyQuil. And outside there were people like eating their lunch off of a trash can. Not like physically off the trash can, but like a container on the trash can. And Mangu thought it was the most amusing thing ever. He was like, why in America do people eat their food off of a trash can? I had to explain to him that that's not the norm. Well, not everywhere anyways. It sound like Magic players. I'm pretty sure they were. We use tables in Europe. He's right, though. He's right, though. I think we put back Alpha Authority. Well, maybe I don't put back Alpha Authority. Maybe it's Sentinel's Eyes instead. Because Alpha Authority could get me Sheltered by Ghosts thanks to Light-Paws. They were con attendees. Bougie ass Mangu. He doesn't get the struggle sometimes. Let's go fetch Plains and just play Light-Paws. That's what I'm saying. No, we knew that there weren't going to be any modern changes. They already said that there weren't going to be any modern changes, so it wasn't a surprise to wake up to nothing for modern. I was pretty surprised by waking up to 7 things for standard. I said 3. I wasn't expecting 7. Pretty happy that they chose 7, though. I think it's a good number. Coronet, huh? Whenever an aura enters, if you cast it, you may search your library for an aura with lesser mana value and attach that to Light-Paws. Start with Rancor, then. I think we take Armor. I think we Authority here. Give it Hexproof. And grab all that glitters. Random 10-10. Maybe I should have done something else here. I was supposed to take Daybreak Coronet and then get out of range of Galta. That might have been the move. Yeah, I know a lot of people were not happy about no legacy changes. I get it. No legacy changes is like a little whack with Entomb and Oops all spells being all over the format. Oh, they're passing? Yeah, why are you still playing Legacy? Pact of Negation. My Daybreak Coronet. Arden's like a pretty good reanimator target too. Obviously got a Troxa. Gristlebrand, whatever. Devourer of Destiny. Yeah, they probably had ban Entomb. There's also like so many reanimator effects, and they printed more with that miracle card. That it's like I don't even think you can ban reanimate. I don't think you can really ban animate dead or shallow grave, exhume, whatever. I think you just have to ban the Entomb card. That's kind of messed up. Or mana on turn 2. Ethereal, let's think of the 25 buds. Chalice Hunt 2. This is gonna be so sad if this is a Chalice Hunt 2. Oh, come on. Okay, Skozlix, man. But also, oh, come on. Okay, we drew another. Three cards similar to Light-Paws. Nighthawk, Scavenger, Nightpack, Ambusher, Vampire, Nighthawk. A little bit off on that one. It tried its best, though. Another Kozilek's Command. Ooh, Shelter by Ghosts. This was like the only thing I could have drawn that's actually going to do something. Take your Chalice. Yeah, Light-Paws doesn't get around Chalice, but Shelter by Ghost does. Even if they kill the Shelter by Ghost, it comes back on 0. They're probably just going to get a Sire of the Seven Deaths into play. If I had to guess. Looks like I guessed correctly. Shame concede for registering Bogles. Hey, we're not doing too bad with it. Shardmage's Rescue. This is 6-4. Soon you'll grow strong enough. Not sure exactly how soon, though. I think that Devour's going to come down pretty soon. I mean, I can never beat Dust. If they dust me, they dust me. It's fine. Wastegate Battle Mage? Oh my god. Disaster. Your Sire +3/+3 or +3/+0. That's a beefy Sire. I'm at 3. I think I just die. I can give this thing +1, 2, 3. +3, +3, +4, +4 with the Daybreak Coronet. I still just trades for Sire. I said do this. I don't think I attack. I think I pass. I was thinking it's Menace, that's right. I had to attack and then trade and lose anyways. Forgot that thing had Menace. Once again, I'm not sure we have too many sideboard cards to bring in other than these. Hydrate. Out of water. I will get some though. Maybe not Audacity Spirit Link. Maybe drop a Spirit Mantle. I guess Spirit Mantle's not too bad against Sire of the Seven Deaths specifically. Maybe Alpha Authority out. Cutting green cards feels weird though. I don't have any min. No min to put the pants on. Oh, this is not good. Go fetch that Dryad Arbor. Maybe I give the Dryad Arbor in my hand. Alright. I mulligan to 4 and they started on Gemstone Cavern. This is good. Everything is going well. Has it already been an hour? Oh yeah, would you look at that. Time flies when you're playing Bogles. Okay, you don't have Kozilek's command. Always Kozilek's command. It's never, hey, Dingo, how are you? It's Kozilek's command, 2 modes, exile your creature, scry draw. Nope, make spawns. Go, Dryad Arbor. Three ball. It's probably the most beatable thing that they could have played. Somehow. Can I join Team Flex Slot? Don't look at me. I ain't a part of Team Flex Slot.
I was told to rehydrate you so chat can continue to waterboard you. I was told to rehydrate you so chat can continue to waterboard you.
Something like that. Ugin? Oh, good. Alright, well, we tried our best. Prediction time. The energy grinders. I have no power over that. But if I did have power, I'd be like, make sure Bolt Snap Bolt never gets on the team. Thanks. Yeah, I'm on Daybreak. They're on Elite Legends. Hex slot. Bogles is actually going better than I thought it was going to go. Maybe Bogles isn't so bad right now. Cope. We gotta draw land so badly. I think this should be a good matchup until they rat this guy's post board. Okie dokie. How you doing, Aiden? Oh, we drew the land. Vigilance, +1/+1 first strike, I think, is what I want. Or +2/+2 first strike. Bonk. Imagine if we draw another land. We'd be cooking so hard. Oh, wait, Dingo, I heard you almost got a game loss because you had Wooded Foothills instead of Windswept Heaths. Yeah, I registered my deck list wrong during the Saturday RCQ because the deck list that I had copied had 3 Windswept Heaths, and I swapped it out with green fetches that I had handy. So I swapped it out for 1 Windswept Heath, 1 Misty, and 1 Wooded Foothills. But because it was just generic green fetches, they gave me an option to find Windswept Heaths to replace them so I don't get a game loss, or I could change my list and get a game loss. So I got Windswept Heaths and fixed it, and I didn't get a game loss for it. Go, Daybreak Coronet, go. No, my lifelink. Yeah, the shop was the real winner. Because I asked the shop if I could borrow Windswept Heaths, because there was only like 2 rounds of the tournament left. And the shop was like, no, you have to buy them. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm buying 2 copies of Windswept Heath so I don't get a game loss. Which is kind of crazy to me. No, I forgot I didn't change the Windswept Heaths to different fetches. I thought I did change it when I went to print out my deck list, but apparently I didn't. I made an oopsie. Which is on me. This thing needs trampled pretty badly. I do have a set of all the fetches, I just didn't bring them with me. I didn't want to play 3 Windswept Heaths because it's technically unoptimal to play 3 Windswept Heaths. You should be playing different fetches for pithy needle reasons. I just didn't bring them with me because I thought I changed my deck list. Block. Bogles? Really? Indeed. Alright, well, we got a 12-11. Does need trample, but I could sack this Horizon Canopy. We drew pretty well this game. As long as we dodge Wrath Disguise. Which I doubt they have game 1. Peace out, Mr. Abe. Thanks for stopping by. Static Prison. Am I sheltered by ghosts? Is there a Surveil in this list? I don't think so. I might get Dryad Arbor if there's no Surveil. So that way I don't draw Dryad Arbor. Alright. I've had some funny RCQ stories. RCQ number 2, though. Other than getting deck checked and, well, only sort of passing the deck check, it's a good RCQ. Flage. Kill my Dryad Arbor or Dome Me. Kill my Dryad Arbor. Audacity. Well, that wins. Bonk. Okay. This matchup's gonna get a lot harder pro sport, I think. They get access to Wrath Disguise. I get pretty much nothing, I don't think. I could take Rest in Peace for Flage, but it seems like a little narrow. I think I just hit submit. I could take Leyline for Thoughtseize. But also seems not great. That command's a sad story, yeah. That was a sad RCQ. I was back in the Scam days when Scam was playing a couple copies of Night's Whisper. I couldn't find any copies of Night's Whisper that weren't $50. And that was like right before it got reprinted in, I think it was the MKM Markov Manor. They reprinted Night's Whisper as like a promo. He got into Harvard, no waitlist. I got waitlisted from UC Irvine, because that was my number 1 school. I ended up getting waitlisted from that. I often get waitlisted. Did you get everything you wanted in standard bands? I only wanted 3 standard bands, which was Heartfire Hero, Monstrous Rage, and Corey Steelcutter, and then everything else was just a bonus. I think I like what they did with standard. I think I like the aggressive approach they took if they're going to have sets in standard for multiple years. So I like the aggressive bands in standard. I think they should have done something in Legacy, probably. With Eternal Weekend coming up. Force of Vigor seems good against Bombardment and Static Prison. I don't know if I want to dilute my deck just to beat those 2 cards. I think I could race those 2 cards for the most part. Community College is based. I ended up going to Cal Poly Pomona, which is not a community college. It's a polytechnic university. So it's like 1 step up from community college, pretty much. No, they're not bad. Yeah, SLO is a better school than Pomona, for sure. But I didn't want to go all the way to SLO. I was captain of my esports team. I played fighting games in college quite a bit. Can I keep another 1-lander? This hand is weak to them going turn 1 Thoughtseize, which sucks. Stone all the time, we learned nothing. Some of the UCs are pretty big party schools, that's for sure. Ragavan. Let's go Temple Garden, Scout, and then we're going to try to race this Ragavan. We could put a Cartouche on and make a 1-1 and then block the Ragavan, which is kind of nice. I'm definitely not blocking. Sheltered by ghosts. I think that's just fine. You can study big, the UCSB. Goddess Souls, Goddess Souls. Uh-oh. Triple Goddess Souls. Holy schmoly. Another Ardmore Young Wolf avatars. I have another like 45 to give away before I get re-upped at the end of the month. What do I even do? Spirit Mantle? My Spirit Mantle pass. They can only attack with one thing if it's flying, and I can like Sheltered by Ghosts, Spirit Link. Alrighty. Stop diluting the market. I remember when it was worth 30 tickets. No. Maybe this is fine, because I can Shelter by Ghosts and then get the Spirit Mantle back and then put Spirit Link on him. It is a scam. Def, thank you for the prime. Christopher, thank you for the prime. Aiden, thank you for the prime. Prime. Thank you. I guess I am. Robbed in broad daylight. Oh, do my sunglasses around me? Nah, they're gone. I was gonna become sunglasses emoji. Surveils with Elegant Parlor. Bins and Aired Mesa. Audacity. My Audacity. Okay, so I think I have to give it like quintuple lifelink. None of these give vigilance, sadly. Maybe do this. And then just pass. That's so risky though. So if I go with Spirit Link, I'm gonna gain 6 life. I gain 6. Go up to 11. I'm taking 7, 8, 9. If I Cartouche instead. What if I Spirit Link pass? I'm dead to them making 1 energy. Let's do this. And pass. I think I'm just gonna be dead to them making 1 energy. Exile the Ragavan. Yeah. Probably fair. Maybe, So next turn I could Spirit Link on the Gladecover Scout attack and then start casting some stuff post-combat. Maybe they have nothing in hand. That'd be cool. Temple Garden. Surveil. Dodge Flage. Shardmage's Rescue. Alright, back up to 9. I think I just pass. I hope they just keep bricking. They continue to brick. We're looking like kind of okay here. Spirit Link might be clutch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 16. Ain't a lot of life. Dodge Flash. Keeps one on top. I didn't separate. Oh, Sephiroth. Well, that's not good. So 4, 5, 6, 9. I think I'm just dead to these two. This Audacity on their creatures going kind of crazy right now. I think if I see the line that they can just attack with these two and kill me, then that's that. They don't have to sack anything to Sephiroth. What if they sacrifice this one with the Audacity so they could draw a card? That'd be so good for me. Please do that, opponent. I don't know, whatever they surveilled, they left it on top, though. Alright, putting it on that Guide of Souls. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I'm still dead, right? Because it says trample. Can spend a life to gain a life. Right, we're dead. Alright, run it back. Those Horizon Canopies did me in. So many Horizon Canopies. It's kind of crazy. Don't play 8 copies, it's only 4. Nothing else deals me damage here, just the Horizon Canopies. I'm hopeful for game 3 also. Show the real list. What's the real list? With 8? Well, you know what I mean, not dealing me consistent damage. That is correct, Payday. What about? Yeah, we can give this a shot. It's got 2 Horizon Canopies in it again, which is a little awkward, but I don't really want to fetch Forest either. Because if I fetch Forest, then I can't cast the Daybreak Coronet on curve necessarily. I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because I can't cast Coronet until turn 3. So I guess I could get Forest and then Gladecover, Temple Garden, Boon, Rancor, and then Horizon Canopy, Daybreak Coronet. What's the next deck? Either VV Cauldron or Grixis Death Shadow. I'm going to put up a poll. Next deck. Cecil, Grixis Shadow, Cecil, Blue-Black Shadow, VV Cauldron, Cecil, Esper Midrange, which is like Esper Frog. Put Esper Ketra Frog. Or we could play Chocobo Zoo, which is Saz's Chocobo and Zoo. Go ahead and vote, chat. Sacred Foundry, Ragster. Ooh, Light-Paws. I don't think this Light-Paws is ever surviving, though. I could jam it. Pretty sure this Light-Paws is DOA. Most likely to Flage also. But I don't think I can block here. Blocking is just guaranteeing that it dies. Not blocking is only mostly guaranteeing that it dies. And they might have cut a bunch of removal. I think they still have Flasion because it's how Flasion game 2. Maybe they don't have Fatal Push or Galvanic Discharge anymore. Yeah. Figured as much. Bonk. There's a tie between Cecil Grixis Shadow and Cecil Esper Ketra Frog. I guess we know what we're playing today. Both. I think I have to try to race this Ragavan. I don't think like holding back and trying to block the Ragavan is the winning strategy here. The blue-black Shadows Bolts list. The Grixis one is a different list that I saw from a challenge. It's playing like Iteration and some of the other good red cards. Yeah, time to double Q. I'd be Wrath of the Skies by not seeing Wrath of the Skies mostly. If we see Wrath of the Skies, it's all good. Can't beat that. Yeah, same applies for Pest Control. Clearly might have Static Prison. I should put Brood Scale on the poll, huh? On Saturday, they didn't want to split top 8, so we played for it. Oh, Daybreak Coronet. Kind of a clutch Daybreak Coronet. Jabor! We split top 4 on Saturday, and then top 4 on Sunday also. A year? Yeah, the next chat. This Daybreak Coronet was huge. Jabor, thank you for the prime and the 2 years. Appreciate you, my friend. And I'll be sure to snipe Bolt Snap Bolt the next thing he says. A full year? There it is. Bam. One year later. Yo, whoa, Jabor, thank you for the 20 bomb. Holy schmackamole. That's crazy. What if I don't block? That should offset the year of Bolt Snap Bolt subs. Thank you, George. I appreciate the 20 bomb. Very generous. Sorry that I couldn't come out to Energy this weekend. Would have been sweet, though. I didn't realize it was, like, box constructed for teams. Or box Final Fantasy sealed and constructed or whatever. Do you believe in White Black Ketra or Esper Ketra more? Probably Esper. I don't think both of them are. I don't think either of them are particularly good. I think both of them are okay. I don't think they have anything with flying, so kill you. The only thing you have to work on, George, is Kingdom Hearts 2. For real. Alright. Congrats, believers. All 30% of you. Okay, so we got a...
Have you peaked? Bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peaked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.